What does this tell us? It tells us that if my group generate G4 is to 1 is equal to 1, that means my C4 will be equal to 1. Is that clear? So if this is equal to 1, my C4 is to 1 is equal to 1. Or it says that if P4 is to 1 is equal to 1, then my C4 is equal to Cin. So very simple. Let's quickly draw this. It's nothing but our OR AND gates only. Let's see if that makes sense to you. So this is P4 is to 1. If P4 is to 1 is equal to 1, you want your output to be equal to Cin. So if Cin is equal to 0, the output would be 0. It's an AND gate. If Cin is equal to 1, your output is going to be equal to 1. And if G4 is to 1 is 1, then your C4 will be equal to 1. So if G4 is to 1 is equal to 1, your C4 is equal to 1, or your C4 would be nothing but, depending on the value of P4 is to 1, it will depend on Cin. So this is nothing but a simple gate level diagram which we are going to do with equations also for the carry look ahead adder. I am repeating this. If G4 is to 1 is equal to 1, my C4 is equal to 1, or G4 is to 1 is not equal to 1, can be that P4 is to 1 is equal to 1. And if P4 is to 1 is equal to 1, then my C4 is equal to, yes, that's correct, is equal to Cin. What will happen if G4 is to 1 is also not equal to 1 and P4 is to 1 is also not equal to 1? You remember we studied three signals G, P, K, and they were all mutually exclusive. So if this both are not 1, that means group kill would be equal to 1, and that means my C4 should be equal to 0, which you can easily get from this gate level representation also. If this is 0 and this is 0, then your output C4 is going to be 0, and hence we get an adder where we can predict the carry by just looking at group generate and group propagate. Now let's understand how do we get the same carry look ahead principle using the equations of Cout. Let's quickly do that. See, Cout is equal to AB plus BC plus AC, which is nothing but, if I Cout equal to AB plus Cin common into A plus B. Now we know that generate is nothing but A and B, and we also know that propagate is equal to A XOR B. Now just look here and see what I'm going to do here. That means here we can say that in general language, this is nothing but Ci equal to AI Bi plus previous stage carry is nothing but Ci minus 1 into Ai plus Bi. Fair enough? Yes, great. Now see what I'm doing. Ci, Ai and Bi is nothing but Gi, so I'm just putting that as it is, plus Ai plus Bi, I'm putting it as Pi and Ci minus 1. Now a lot of people have their eyebrows raised because this is an OR gate and I have called it as a propagate signal, whereas we know that the propagate signal is nothing but A XOR B. Let's understand what I have just done here in the equation. Let's quickly understand that. Let's write the truth table. What I just derived here was Ci is equal to Gi plus Pi Ci minus 1. Let's write the truth table for OR and XOR gate real quick. 0 0 0 1 1 0 1 1. This is 0 1 1 1 0 1 1 0. Now if you look at it properly, you will come to know that XOR and OR differs only in the last case in the truth table, and that's the case when my A is 1 and my B is 1. And if that's the case, A is 1 and B is 1, that means my G is always going to be 1. So my Cout will be 1 irrespective of this term, and hence it is not wrong to substitute A plus B as P, though P is A XOR B, because I will get the same functionality, and that's the reason I have put A plus B is equal to P.